Good morning, Year 3, and welcome to your next humanities lesson. Today, we're going to be using an atlas a little bit more. First job, though, will be can we name those 7 continents that we discussed last week? Remember, a continent is a large area of land, often including lots of different countries inside. Can you name those 7 continents? If you write them down, remember those capital letters for names of places, or you might just see how many you can remember out loud. Just to help some people, I've added some letters on the board as well that might remind you. N-A, S-A, there's lots of A's. A, A-N, A, E. I've given you the first letter for the continents just to remind some of you if you may have forgotten. Pause the video for a minute and see if you can remember the names of those 7 continents. I'll just pause whilst people do pause the video, and then I'll continue. Well done for attempting that, Year 3. I'll just run through these 7 continents. NA was North America. SA was South America. We've got Asia, Africa, AN for Antarctica, Australasia, and Europe. Well done if you remembered some of those continents. We will keep recapping and keep going back to it. We are in Europe. We're in England, and England is a country in Europe. Can any of you name 3 other countries that are in Europe and see if you can write those down as an extra challenge? If you need some extra help, page 38 in your atlas is a map of Europe, so you should be able to find the names of 3 different countries. Pause the video for a minute and I'll add some to my board and you can see if you can name or find 3 countries that are in Europe. Page 38 if you get stuck. Well done, Year 3. If you did go to page 38 in your atlas, it looks like this. And this is a map of Europe, and each different colour is a different country. I've just written a few onto the board. Scotland, Denmark, Germany. Scotland will be up here in the UK. Germany, Denmark. There are lots and lots of other countries you may have chose as well. Well done if you could think of 3 countries that were in Europe, that are in Europe. So today, we're going to be continuing some more atlas work. The activity I've attached is actually a word search, and each of the words that you're trying to find are a capital city, the major city in each country. What I would like you to do is, first of all, to find the words in the word search. The very first one says Beijing, and I have found it just up here, as you can see. So there's one we've done already. If you manage to finish all of those words, what I would like people to do is try to find out what country these cities are in. And how we can do that is by using the atlas and by using the index at the back. So the very first one says Beijing, and it begins with the letter B, because in the index, as I'm sure you know, it's in alphabetical order. So we have to look for the letter B. So we'll go down. I found B quite close to the start, and I have to go down until I find BE and I find Beijing, and I have found it. I know it's very small, but we'll get used to using the atlas and finding those, and it's really good practice of your alphabet as well. And next to the name of this city, it says the country that it is in. And I know it's very small, but I will show you anyway. Right next to it, it says China. And that is why on my word search, next to Beijing, I have written China. So that's an extra challenge for people. And what you can also do, it also says a page number right next to it. It says Beijing, China, and then 42. So you can go to page 42 in your atlas and try and find China and Beijing. I'll give you a clue, it's pink. So if you attempt to find it, it's the pink one. And this will show a map of the continent. China is in Asia, so it shows you a whole map of Asia, and you can try and find China and Beijing, the capital city, the major city. I'm just going to add those instructions to my board behind me. So what I'd like you to do is hopefully find the words in the word search to start with, or as many as you can. If you complete that and you have some more time, see if you can use the index in the atlas to find those place names, those cities, and write down the country that they are in. Just like I have on my sheet, next to Beijing, I've written China. And finally, if you do all of that and you have time, try to find those countries on a map, because as I showed you before, it always gives you a page number as well. So Beijing, said China next to it, and then 42. So you could go to page 42 and try and find China on that map of Asia. It's good practice using the atlas today and finding words in the index. Remember, I am on Google Meet. That's quite a tricky task, finding things in the index. I have a copy of the atlas as well. So if you are stuck, come on to Google Meet and we can find some of those places together. And remember to send that work in once you have finished. Well done today, Year 3.